Welcome to Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
Cause this is Sports Life Talk.
hey,
You rock it with Sports Life Talk.
Life Talk.
Hot topics
Yeah.
with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown our podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Miss Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athletes to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. From gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
All right. Why y'all light look better than my light?
Cause we turned ours on.
Yeah, we paid our bill too, so that's the one thing.
We're gonna send you some
We
new
ain't
equipment.
even 10 seconds into the show. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. It's what day is it? Y'all, it is September 15th.
September the 15th.
About to look up, and it's gonna be October, then it's gonna be November, then it's gonna be December, and then it's gonna be a whole 2022. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And we still gonna be here with y'all. Well, some of us is moving on up.
Pam, was that a threat?
No, don't you threaten us?
I'm just saying. All right, so this is episode 110 entitled Invincible. Before I get into who our cover athlete is,
Boy, you already fired.
we on it's okay, Sports Life Talk Nation.
This is episode 111 called Sticky Fingers. The cover athlete is Larry Fitzgerald.
I think you might be on the wrong script, Pam. It's okay.
Yeah, at least you come over here trying to clown and then
Look, wow, technical difficulties.
I know.
wait a minute. Hold on. I wait.
It's all good, Pam. It's
This
all good.
episode 111 entitled who?
Sticky fingers.
Sticky Fingers.
All right. So before we get into whoever the hell Sticky,
Larry Fitzgerald, everybody. Good. Damn, we can't take you. No, you are that drunk aunt that just messed up everything.
Lord have mercy, my fan ain't working. All right. So before we get into that, let's do some introductions. Okay. So of course I have my brothers with me. I first got my mouth of the South, B. Jones. How you doing, sir?
I'm living a dream and dreaming about living. Let's go.
All right. Then of course we have somebody named Kamari Drake down there. I don't know. He just head coach.
I couldn't be the head coach on this one because we got Coach Scott over there, so I gave it to her.
Okay.
I'm Kamari Drake on this one.
Okay. All right. And then of course we have our very, very, very special guest. Miss Brittney Scott is in the
I'm humbled to
building.
be here. How we doing?
So before we get started, Sports Life Talk, I just want Brittney. I tried to talk to her before the show, but I didn't have time. I just want her to know I was an athlete. Check out this picture. Look at this picture.
Oh, you had that picture, yeah.
Okay. How many years of eligibility you think you got left?
All 4 of them. Okay. Now I don't know if my knees are still eligible, but I got plenty of years of eligibility left in me. So when you need me to come, you're gonna send me a ticket to come do.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that off air. We're gonna keep that for us. We're gonna do that later.
Can you send me that pic? I need that pic, Pam. I gotta have that pic of you in that YMCA jersey.
Not the YMCA.
That youth league.
YMCA. This is College Street Christian Academy. I was number 12.
That Alderman Lewis, District 22. Spring Youth Baptist Bible Study League.
Brittney believes in me. That's all that matters. She gonna send my flight information and give me some warm-up gear and all that. So I'm not even concerned. Let's go.
Hey, B. Jones, how you feel about the church league? The church
That's what
league
I'm
she had on.
She played in that church league, man. Got on that jersey. You know, the ones that don't really have the collars on it. It's just
But hold up, Coach Scott, is there an age requirement? I mean, you
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, man.
What's the age requirement?
hey,
We
kid,
just gonna bring you down and how you talk to the team a little bit. We gonna do something like that. We gonna do
she gonna
something
get
like
like a B12 vitamin NIL deal. It's gonna be something.
Man, y'all harsh tonight. Y'all like,
Alcohol.
Oh my goodness.
Epsom
Y'all
salt
already
gonna
started
get
that
her
cake.
NIL deal.
man, this what happens
Oh
when
my
you take
God.
a week off. Goodness gracious.
that.
All right, so Miss Brittney Jones, Lord have mercy. Brittney Scott comes to us from FAMU. She is the ladies or the women's basketball coach there. So
Yeah,
y'all
from
be
the
looking out
assistant.
for me and Brittney. You see me out there.
no, hold up, please do that again. Do it again. Do it again. Coach, you don't want to.
Yeah, no, that follow through already looks suspect. I'm good. I'm good.
You blew your one opportunity.
Look, you ain't have to do me like that on air, Brittney.
Look,
You
I'm
can't
gonna bring
do me
your
like
bio
that.
to my head coach. My head coach gonna be like, "Nah, we ain't gonna be able to do it."
Hey, but
She
Coach,
cute. She can be the mascot.
yeah, but she is 5'11" though, Coach. So she at least take. Well, never mind.
Pam, I don't know why I thought you was
Look,
taller than
just put your
5'11".
hands up. That's what y'all. I was so bad in the 8th grade. My coach
That's
You
how
know it's bad if they just say that.
and you
just be
trying
on
to
defense. Just put your hands up.
and you trying
I
to get her
looking
to
like
put her,
the D-man dummy. You know when you try to get
Yeah.
shots up.
Yeah.
trying to get her to put her reputation on the line for you, and that's all you gonna do is stand there and
I'm
just.
about to say, I just got the job. You gotta let me get my foot in the door a little bit.
Hey, Coach Scott, she on air drinking wine. Like, you can't take that. You already in violation
Oh my
of the
God,
moral
y'all cut up.
code.
You know
Y'all
what? Let's
cut up.
move on. It's already been 7 minutes of y'all just straight clowning me and my basketball skills. So we moving right along. So our cover athlete this week is who again?
Larry Fitzgerald.
Okay, and
And you gonna put some spec on his name too.
I don't even know who he is. So KT, tell me who that is.
All right, Larry Fitzgerald is an American football wide receiver who right now is a free agent. He played college football at Pittsburgh, where he earned All-American honors. He was drafted by the Arizona Cardinals, 3rd overall in the 2004 NFL draft. He is widely considered by fans, coaches, and peers to be one of the greatest receivers in NFL history. And the reason why his name is Sticky Fingers, that's not your trivia, is it, B. Jones?
No, it's not.
Okay, the reason why he is called Sticky Fingers is because of his stats. I can probably think of maybe 1 time, 2 times I've seen this man drop a football. That's how for sure his hands are. So with that said, Mouth of the South, B. Jones, what kind of trivia?
Yo, Larry Fitzgerald, probably one of the dopest human beings on the field, and even twice as dope off the field. I mean, we could probably go on from all kind of list of charitable events he's hosted. Could be the future mayor or governor of Phoenix in Arizona. But he was also the Walter Payton Man of the Year in 2016. That just lets you know how great of a guy this is. But this week's Trivia Sports Life Talk Nation, be the first one to run to our website at www.sportslifetalk.com. Get this question correct, and you will earn some Sports Life Talk swag so you can look and dress and feel like one of the hosts of the show. Larry, there it is. Pam, show him again. Show him again.
Oh, this is my new shirt. Wait, hold on. This is my new shirt. Ooh.
There it is.
Okay.
All right, she wearing that Black
I
Ranger
gotta hit the
edition.
Instagram pose.
There it is. All right, Larry Fitzgerald graced the cover of one of my favorite video games. That is John Madden Football. And once again, Larry, number 11, set another first, as Kevin so eloquently mentioned, as he was on the cover with another Hall of Football player, which was the first time that Madden had featured 2 cover athletes on the same edition. Well, this year we got a similar with Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. But for a Sports Life Talk t-shirt, give me the name of the former all-world NFL player that was on the cover of Madden with Larry Fitzgerald. Again, be the first one, and you earn the swag. I'll send it back to you, Pam.
Hold on, before you say something, Pam, I'm sorry. KD, I don't think his father played. He's just a reporter. I don't think his father played football, if I'm not mistaken, B. Jones, right?
I'm Larry Fitzgerald's father?
Yeah, I think he's just a reporter.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about Larry Fitzgerald's dad, man. I didn't even know he was a big guy, big name.
Yeah, he's a reporter. I know that for sure, but I don't know if he actually played the game. So, Gemini, I'll give you a chance, chew your food up so you can continue.
Oh, I'm good now.
All right.
I just want to say something. Corey, this is a very big glass. This came from Z Gallery. This glass is very expensive. So I had to get all my wine in here to get.
My daughter bought my wife one like that, except it was intended to put the whole bottle of wine in. It was like one glass. You could put the whole bottle of wine. Is that one of those glasses? Like it fits the whole bottle of wine?
Well, I didn't have a whole bottle of wine. I just had a corner left, unfortunately. You know, I have to drink in order to deal with y'all. All right. So it is time for the toast. Are we toasting this week?
You know, we're going to toast to Coach Scott. Not
That's
only
what I was. Ooh, somebody.
I'm about to say I ain't got a wine glass, so
Somebody
I got a
needs to
cup
let
now.
me host.
I was about to say, okay,
Got water. I got that good old fashioned.
got some juice now, but I'm just.
do you, Gemini.
So this week's toast is to Miss Brittney Scott. And I hope that you have the most amazing year with the squad. I'm gonna come down and give him a motivational speech since you act like you don't want me on the team. I'm gonna teach him a couple moves.
Oh.
Can I get like some workout, like some? Can I get some official gear so I can look?
I said we could talk now. As long as you come in there as like a life coach, we ain't gonna get no moves on the court. I'm gonna take care of that. So I'm gonna make sure we good on that
You know
side.
what?
But I do appreciate it though. I do appreciate it.
You know what? How about I help on the relationship side? Because that seems to be my specialty.
All right, that sounds good.
Coach.
She got a lot of experience with
Yeah,
it. Coach
she does after like over 45 years on this earth. That's what happened.
I tell you just ruined the
Salute to Coach Scott. Salute.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers to you, Coach Scott.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to have a talk. Brittney, please, it'll be a conference with HR wants to show me. So
okay.
Just don't even worry about it right now. All right. So it is time for our Playmaker section. Did I get that right this week?
You did. You killed it. Excellent work.
Cool. So, KT, who do we have coming on to our You Got Next series?
We have several people that you can go and watch right now. We dropped a lot of them, and that's the way that we met Coach Scott. Mm-hmm. She came on, she rocked with us. She said, hey, if you ever need a sub one day, I'm in. And we've been trying to get her on for a little bit, and we
put me in, Coach. I'm here.
You here now, but hey, go check out Coach Mac. She was last week. We have so many shows to go and check. Please go like and subscribe.
Go check this one out exclusively though. Coach Scott gave us an amazing. Hey, we had a good time. That was a great show, Coach Scott. So y'all got to go check that one out. Show that one some love.
What did Coach Scott say? Numbers never lie, women lie, men lie, but sports like
talk to me now. Talk to me.
Yeah. Women don't lie.
Oh, you right.
And she take off her lashes.
I think it's still one in KT Floor somewhere.
Women don't lie.
Hey, Coach Scott, no lie. She took off her lash at my house when we recorded.
At our house.
Right.
We were worried. We were like, Kevin, your wife gonna beat the break.
I went down.
I had to go and text his wife. Sis, that is my lash. If you
I bet she said she thinks she left it though.
No. She literally took it off and she couldn't find it after that.
I couldn't find it. Disappeared like that spider you thought you killed. It like got up. I don't know where the lash is.
Oh man,
nobody found it yet. His wife ain't found it yet.
No. I vacuumed. I made sure that joker was done. I love my life, Pam. I ain't gonna excuse me, Gemini. I ain't gonna let you ruin my life. You already ruined.
Oh man,
you ruined my Wednesdays. I can't let you ruin everything.
Man, whatever. All right.
Do y'all have a business?
Huh?
Do y'all have a local business?
Well, I didn't do the podcast yet.
Okay.
I swore I was the host. So make sure that y'all are checking out the SLT South Dresses and Salted Pretzels podcast on Tuesday nights. I missed it yesterday because I was in spin, but you can always check it out on our YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. That's a great podcast. Do we have a local business?
Well, I do if nobody else has one.
Then go right ahead.
All right. So my wife had a flat tire. Make a long story short, thing blew out. Horrible situation. But C Recovery came to the rescue. I could personally sign off on this guy's professionalism and the quality of his work. Cedric McPhail, who was a former alumni of the University of Mississippi State University. He played under Dan Mullins. Dude came up, pulled up 6'3", and you know I got the Sports Life Talk apparel on. I had to you know kind of like, hey, I know my sports, bruh. You know, but we talked, and he was a real cool guy, fast service, crispy. Come to find out, he owned this business was his own. He does roadside assistance. He does personal stuff. Got to get this guy shout, Sadiq McField at C Recovery. You can find him at autorescuetx.com. That's autorescuetx.com. Check him out, though. If you ever get a flat, battery, whatever, he going to show you some love, and he professional, quick.
What about gas? Because y'all know I'm good for running out of gas.
Hey, he could get you what you need, that 93. You need that 93. He got you with that 93. But shout him out at C Recovery. Go like and follow that guy and check him out.
All right, Gemini, I do want to say this. Last week, I had just talked to Melvin from Unhyped Athletics, and instead of Kelvin, I said Melvin last week on.
You did, and I had to correct you.
Yeah, I saw that, but hey,
it all goes to hell when I ain't here.
Well, it's going to hell now, and you're here, so I don't know. I guess we're just destined.
It goes straight to heaven when I'm here.
Yeah, whatever. Straight
from my lips to Jesus' ears. All right, it is time for the kickoff question. All right, fellas, football is back, but
Pam,
oh,
will you get on the right slide?
Oh shit! I mean,
yo, what is going on?
Well, we get a guest on here. You talking about something going to hell? You
have mercy.
All right.
Do you just want to do last week's show over, Pam? Let's just do it. Let's just.
Hey, find the slide, and we're gonna take it over while you doing that.
Okay, go ahead. Somebody do the kickoff question.
All right, so the HBCU highlight. Last week we had Tennessee State versus Jackson State. So, Coach, we're gonna let you go first. What does this mean for African American athletes going forward?
Oh, this is big time. I gotta plug FAM, of course. You know that's the home now. So the week prior, we had the Orange Blossom Classic down in Miami, and they played Jackson State as well. Obviously, we took the L 7-6, but the hype around HBCU sports now is a lot different. Like before I got here, obviously I knew about HBCU. You know, I've had some kids go down there and whatnot, but the buzz that's happening now, especially with this NLI, and everybody wants to kind of keep it at home, so to speak. I think it's going to blow. So they're getting Power 5 athletes to transfer. And like Jackson State defense, man, listen to me now. I thought I was out there watching Ray Lewis out there getting them boys right. So it's definitely going to change. So you don't necessarily have to go to a Power 5 to get the same love. If you bring that love where you at, then people will follow. So the culture's changing. It's the culture talk right now. All
right. B. Jones, what you got?
Man, you know what? I'm right there with Coach. I think it's amazing. It's one of the most beautiful events in sports to go to an HBCU like homecoming. Everything all week long, the pageantry of the whole situation, the bands. I mean, the dance line. Everything about the HBCU is authentic. It's what I grew up watching right there with Southern down the road and Grambling. Even when Prairie View used to come to Shreveport, Louisiana, it's just amazing. I got an issue though, Kevin, and my only issue is that ESPN highlighted them this week. I think they did another game at the beginning of the year, and we saw the NBA during the All-Star game. They did something for the HBCU. I think FAMU was actually at the NBA All-Star. They had the little band playing, but I think it's going to start with these players. I don't care if you did graduate from another university, like a CP3 goes back all the time and does stuff with the historical black universities. We need the names of these schools. Like, you remember the Say Her Name campaign? We need to say their names as many times as we possibly can to get them more exposure. Showing them on television once a year when you don't have the slate of games that you want, that's not going to be enough. We need all of these, the Shay. I love Shannon Sharp. He's one of my biggest role models, one of my biggest inspirations. I follow every single thing he did, but he's an HBCU graduate. Every show he needs to be talking about HBCU, because the truth of the matter is when I see a DJ Ungalele and some of these other cats who are getting these Bryce Young in the $1 million deal, our HBCU boys can do the same thing. They can get the same type of exposure. They can perform at the same level. And so if you graduated from an HBCU, you need to start saying it as loud and as proud as you possibly can and turn to those games. I'm going above and beyond to make sure every week I'm watching these HBCU games because we need the clicks and they need the exposure.
And what I want to say about this, as long as these programs are successful, and like B. Jones said, we got to pour some money into them. We got to actually show them some kind of attention, because if they don't, it's going to falter out. It's going to be on deaf ears. Like you said, B. Jones, 2 games a year? Come on, man. This NFL talent all in HBCUs. What was one of the safeties from the 49ers during their run? I know he went to HBCU, if I'm not mistaken, or he may have went to UTA. But either way, please show love, because we know how we are. When we see people who look like us being successful, we run out and show love because we're like a microwave society. So we do it for a minute and then we fall off. So we got to really pour everything we can into these programs.
But it's money that'll be made. But it starts with, shout out. If you want to do another toast, do a toast to Eddie George in Prime, because they made the decision. And like we talked about several months ago, I can see the Ed Reeds and the Ray Lewises and some of these other big names in the sporting world. And I'm going to tell you one other thing before we get off HBCU. The quality, I know that there's been saying, well, the quality of the sport. You know, we think in terms of basketball and football as fans, right? Maybe even baseball. But North Carolina A&T track team with a fraction of the recruiting budget, with a fraction of the sports and athletic department budget, whiz-ass whipped Division I Power 5 schools at the track national championship. So
and set a record.
And set records. Oh, and by the way, those same kids went on to win Olympic gold medals in the summer games. So when you give these kids the platform and opportunity, they can do big and impressive things, and they can play right along with these PWIs and right along with these top Power 5 institutions.
Just to drop the cherry on top, the best receiver I feel like overall is Jerry Rice.
Ever.
Where did he go to school? Mississippi Valley State.
That's it. HBCU.
That's HBCU all day. So,
speaking of HBCU, let me interject my 2 cents. So I didn't apply for many schools when I graduated. I applied at Spelman and I applied at Texas Tech. So Texas Tech offered me a scholarship and my mama said, bye, girl.
Yeah.
So that is one of the things that I actually regret, is not going ahead and going to Spelman. But my mama said, I ain't gonna do them out of state fees. So
you were trying to be like a different world.
I really was, man. Y'all.
I can see it. It
was about to be old and popping. I think Jesus knew not to send me to HBCU.
Right. I think that for all of us, because I barely made it at UTA with all that chocolate on campus. Oh,
I mean, at Tech, my GPA. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it off air, because I can bring up mine. It's probably not as bad as yours, but it was pretty bad. And since you mentioned a different world, they need to reboot that show.
They don't.
No, man, no.
No. I'm talking about with today's culture.
Okay, all right. I can rock with that. I was about to say, you can't rock with a classic now.
No. That's a classic. We need to watch those, but we also needed to bring it up to times right now, too.
Well, you know, they're bringing out Bel Air. So what started off as somebody created that little 90-second trailer, that's real. They bringing back Bel Air. So.
Yep. All right. So Katie is not here, but in her place, I will do the Manhattan Project for her. So mad question asking, B. Jones, what is the best part of the HBCU experience?
Hey, I gotta say the band's rowdy.
Yes.
The band's
And
loud.
Maybe I can play out for the FAMU drill team.
Hey,
I'll put a plug in for you there. I'll put a plug in for you there.
No, we ain't feeding into that. Don't no.
Hey man, as long as she off the court, I put her where she need to be. That's fine. I still show love now. Hold on. Yeah. We just can't have you in the losses center.
I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. So it was right.
Oh,
all right. So Coach, you're on campus. What do you feel is the best part of the experience?
So to experience the HBCU life now as an adult, I can kind of see different things. So we just had our first home game last weekend and we played Fort Valley State. So that was my first chance to kind of see what it looks like. The band is playing on the street right in front of the stadium before they walk in and do the announcements. You got the street vendors there. There's FAMU gear everywhere. All I saw was orange and green everywhere. So the atmosphere was definitely, I was taken aback at the atmosphere. Yeah, so it's definitely different. You got the cheerleaders strolling on their one side. You got the drill team and the dancers on the opposite side, and they get everything crunk and right. It was a dope experience.
When is homecoming?
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask that too.
That is Halloween weekend. We're playing Grambling.
No,
Yes.
I'm coming.
Oh, I'm
I'm
there.
coming in
I'm
my
there.
black and gold though. I'm coming in that
Nah,
Graham.
see what I'm
coming
talking
in there.
about? See, I get put on, and people just want to switch up on you when you get put on. Lord,
I'm from the 318. I gotta show some
I
love
feel
to
you.
Graham.
But yeah,
I
we're
gotta show
playing
some-
Grambling October 29th, I believe. Whatever that Saturday is, I believe it's the
Okay,
29th.
I'm gonna be there.
All right, that's cool.
Can you arrange for me to stay in the dorm? I want the whole experience.
Oh,
See what I'm talking about?
Lord.
Come on now, Lord. Just
Black folks know they be asking for stuff, don't they?
hey, I'm telling you now.
Shirt, can I get?
I'm telling the nation now. If we come there, hide your aunts because it's on.
No, you better hide your children.
Hey, folks gonna be
Them
knocking on
college
Pam's
boys,
door. Like,
Lord
are you
have
the
mercy, I
resident?
be done hurt somebody.
You
there.
all right? Are you
you're right. You all right?
Yeah, are you the resident mom? That's what, hey, I'm out of the shower ain't working. Pam.
Wait, you talking to me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be in the women's dorm. I'm gonna be. Never
Oh,
mind.
You know,
All right.
oh,
Whoa,
Lord,
whoa, whoa.
see,
See,
yeah, you didn't lost control of the show.
Yeah.
Hey, we get you a red cup next time. That glass is too much for you.
Y'all better leave my Z Gallery glass alone. All right. So she wanted to talk about the Met Gallery outfits. I mean, gala outfits. Does anybody stand out to y'all?
I saw Naomi Osaka. I saw
Yeah.
some.
But that was
Naomi-
that was homage to her other
Yeah.
side too. So
Yep, she had that stay flow going. You know what I'm saying? Had the hell all nice and flat. Simone Biles, she was grand. Did y'all see Simone Biles?
yeah.
I didn't see her.
And Sierra, that's the way
Sierra.
you like your
Sierra.
man,
Yeah,
right?
Sierra, I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sierra with the Russell Wilson jersey on.
Yeah,
what's
she
the name?
killed
He wasn't there, was he?
Her 106 and Park
yeah.
days.
Okay.
And Russell Westbrook finally had something decent on.
Yep, but then he freaked it out with the stars and
stars
stripes
instead.
in his head. So it was
But then you got to talk about the Kim Kardashian. Wasn't she the one in all black?
I think it was her and Kanye. They were just nameless. They were faceless. Everything about them, you couldn't. They were just with silhouettes.
They're just so dang. Yeah,
They a little off. They a little off.
a little no.
They're a lot of off.
They a lot of off. Yeah.
All right. So the Hard Knocks Cuts edition. Did anybody? I am behind. Did anybody watch the last episode?
Yeah, we did, and we
Talked about
talked
that.
about that last week. So
Last week.
Oh, ain't my fault.
that one wasn't on you, Pam. That one wasn't on you.
I'm just reading the slides, y'all. I'm just reading the slides.
Hey, for anybody that's watching us for the first time, I apologize. Just come, show us love. We love y'all. We'll do better next time. Good grief.
I be stressed out. All right, so it is time for the Uncut Gems. All right. So I actually have two questions. It's Uncut Gems. First question is: have y'all ever almost killed somebody, like by accident?
No.
No.
Okay, me neither. Then
You
all right.
mean
The
like
second,
you mean like giving them the wrong pill or something? Or,
no, like they're allergic to something and they tell you they're allergic to it,
Okay,
but you forget.
okay.
Oh no!
I
See,
think
you
that's-
trying to take somebody out? See,
but that might be more common than people care to admit, Pam. I could dig with you with that, but
Yeah, Coach, you see why you can't have her anywhere near your campus?
yeah, it sound rough.
I can't even come on campus now.
You ain't allowed
Yeah,
to.
you're on strike 2 right about now, boy. You about to get me fired.
But if you taking brownies to work, Pam, and you ain't letting the people know it's got nuts in them, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So
No, so somebody is allergic to pineapples, and this person had asked me to make them a drink, and I make my best drinks with pineapple juice.
yeah, that ain't on you, Pam.
That ain't on you.
should,
They ain't tell you.
that pineapples.
tell me.
Pineapples
Oh.
very rare to be allergic to.
Well,
at least I
He had
feel
told me
it.
like a couple of days before, but I had
Well, Gemini, before you incriminate yourself, go ahead and ask that.
I was
next
about to say, isn't that charges? What's going on?
one. Let's move on.
Okay.
I guess
All
we
right,
ain't gonna make
so-
it till Christmas.
The second part of the question is for my married gentleman. Sometimes I get nervous about asking y'all questions because I feel like I really don't get. I need a single guy on here because I feel like I really don't get the truth. Y'all give me the good answers because your wives are watching.
We're not giving you the truth. Come on, we keep it real. Come on, Pam.
You don't. You don't.
Well,
So when you guys started dating your wives, at the time, let's just say hypothetically, you were dating or seeing a couple people at a time, okay? And then it came down to, you first started dating, or you might have had like another one you was seeing or whatever. nothing serious. You weren't serious. Then you decide to get serious with your wife. You want to make her the one and really start exclusively dating her. At that time, did you let everybody else that was in the rotation know, or did you just kind of fade them out? Did you block them? Did you not say anything? Did they come back around and be like, hey, I ain't heard from you in a minute. Why not? How did that go? Are y'all going to tell me the truth or?
I can tell you the truth.
Okay.
Okay.
I was actually in my bedroom on the phone talking to her, and I asked her, hey, to be my girlfriend or whatever, right?
Okay.
Once she said yes, I did have somebody else. I was no, I didn't have anybody else. Somebody wanted to try to holler at me.
Okay.
But once she said, yeah, I'll be your girlfriend, that was it. And I've been with her ever since.
Okay, but did you tell that person, did you let them know you had started seeing someone exclusively, or did you just kind of fade to black on them and like stop taking their calls, or were you just upfront and honest?
Yeah, it was Jay-Z, fade to black.
B. Jones, would you care to?
I don't even remember all that. I don't even remember all that.
See, I was real with you, Pam. I don't even
remember how it transpired. I do know that I was up front with the young lady and told her straight up, like, hey, this is not going. It was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do too. That this ain't gonna work no more. But it was a weird transition. I cut that off, and then I started dating my current wife. So
I said, once it happened, that was a wrap for everybody else, because I've never cheated on anybody ever.
Okay, see, KD, damn it, get where I'm coming from with the Andre 3000.
I
see it.
Yeah. So I didn't want to know if you CC'd every girl around town. I just,
maybe.
Wait a minute, KD want to know, do men still ask women to be their girlfriend?
I think they do it just to be kind of cute and funny, and to try to get a little, laugh or giggle.
Okay.
But I don't know. Or it's probably like, hey, what are we? It's not probably.
What are we doing?
But women mostly ask that question. Dudes don't ask that question.
Okay, Brittney, do you have any comments on this one?
I'm gonna keep quiet because I'm about to join the married circle in the very near future. So I'm just. But when me and my fiance started rocking, I happened to be a free agent at the time, so she caught me at the right time. So I was good to go to make things happen. So I ain't saying nothing else other than that, because boy, I tell you, that wedding around the corner, y'all ain't finna have me hemmed up.
Man, look, I need some more single people on this show. Where is KD? Because I don't never get the real answers from y'all married.
That's real though. That's 100%.
I gave you a real answer though. What else do you want?
You did. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So
I may have to sleep on the floor with this eyelash up here, but I gave you a real answer.
Not the eyelash. Was it thick enough? Can you use it as a pillow? Was it thick enough?
No.
No. Gemini don't do them.
Okay, you know the ones that be out here.
No, it was just it looked like a little, just a little bug, just a little mosquito or something. It wasn't. Okay. No, I don't do all that. No. All right, y'all. So that concludes my uncut gems. Just in case y'all didn't know, the uncut gems are very relevant to my life. So y'all figure that out.
We figured that out a long time ago, Pam. When you were asking, should you go on this trip? Remember the random person that was supposed to be? Never mind. Go back and watch that episode, Sports Life Talk.
Don't know what you're talking about. All right, it is time for the drop. So since KD is not here, who is dropping this new music?
How about you do it?
All right. I don't even know half these names, but all right, let's go. So new music this week is Baby Keem with the Melodic Blue, J Balvin with Jose, Yeet, Up to Me, AZ, Do or Die.
Do or Die 2, I think.
Oh, okay. Eric Bellinger, I do know him. He's got a nice little groove going on. His new album is called New Light. Common has a new album out. It's called A Beautiful Revolution. I wonder is it about Tiffany? I don't know. And then Ryman, is that how we say his name?
That's what he's gonna be called today.
Okay, all right. With Digital Tears. So KD is always here. She usually listens to one of these. So we don't have any insight, but
I want to check out that Common though. I
want to check out Common and Eric Bellinger.
Eric Bellinger
couple nice little grooves up on his CDs. So speaking of grooves, Coach, what
What?
groove do you have this week?
I think that was the best transition into Coach's Group
It
you've
was.
ever done. And I know I sent y'all something in the group, but I'm switching it up.
Okay.
All right.
This group here has two very, I would say, great albums. But under Puffy, he don't do people right all the time. So I'm just gonna sing a little bit for you, Coach. Just
Brace
couple years
yourself.
if you have to. Oh baby, can't you see
What you do?
I'll hype you up. Hey, hey.
So it's Total.
Total.
Can't You See featuring the Notorious B.I.G. And they have two great albums too.
They do. I absolutely still.
Hey, Total turned the nation on the finger waves. You remember that? They turned it
I was
out.
gonna say that I was the honorary member of Total.
You
can
always
see
honorary something.
Yeah.
I can see that, Pam. Real talk.
You
I
had,
can see
did you
that.
did you have the Pam bop that Pam had in Total? You know
No,
that beat come on them shoulders.
I'm
Yeah.
Kima. I was the other one.
Oh, you was chemo. Okay.
Yeah,
Real
okay.
talk though. Total did not sound good at the Apollo. That was
I don't remember that.
go
But
YouTube it. Go YouTube it. It was
I did see them
disastrous.
at the Bad Boy reunion tour.
So did I.
Oh,
They
that
killed
was
it?
the best concert
They killed. Yeah.
I've ever been to in my life. Like
I
my
hate I missed
throat
that.
hurt the next day because
Mhm.
it was epic.
And I
DMX
think-
was at the one here.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Keish
no,
was the
I-
one that's married to Omar Epps.
Omar Epps. Yes.
Yeah,
They've been
okay.
married like forever.
And he
Forever,
left
yeah.
not late to get with that. So
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't wherever your heart is and you find love. Let's just go leave it at that.
Hey, no, hey,
Y'all
you can't-
messy.
no, Coach, you can't go wrong with either one. But
I feel you. I
now
feel you.
Faith on it.
Yes, I was an honorary member of Escape too. Stop playing with me. Katie.
What I need from you is
Under-
Steady. I'm trying to harmonize with you. That's 3 points.
But it's kind of hard. We're all separate places, so I'm.
I was taking a low for you. I dropped down low.
All right, it is time for the sneaker drop. You know what, y'all? I feel like I need some new sneakers. So
Well, come on, let's show the world what
give
we
me
got this
something.
week.
Give me something that I think I want. Is somebody about to hold that shoe?
No, we are
I
not
thought he
about
was.
to
I
hold
thought he
it.
was
Oh,
going,
I'm
going
like,
to pull up something.
Hey, hold my shoe this week, B.
You
No, I
got
said
some
I was
new?
look. My neck was like this. I was trying
You
to see
got
what he
it?
got
You
going
got a
on.
sneaker?
I got him, man.
All right, ladies and
go.
gentlemen, without further ado, y'all know how we do. When one of the team gets one, we all get one. Sports Life Talk Nation, hold
That
sneaker.
sneaker.
Boom. The Air Jordan Retro 6 Bordeaux, as y'all can see them in the flesh.
That's cold.
Nice, clean.
What size is that? A 7?
It look like about a 13.
Hey, ask your auntie what size they are.
Ooh.
Oh.
Kev, hey, great looking shoe, my friend. Congratulations on that cop. Hey, that shoe looks amazing, my friend. This week we are dropping another pair of Jordans.
Yes.
And we are dropping the Jordan Retro 13 Obsidian. These will be out on Saturday morning with a retail value of $190. The good news, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking at these shoes and you find them attractive, you're like, hey, I'm a big fan of the Retro 13s. This is, in my opinion, is going to be one of the easiest cops of the year right now. The resale value on websites for a size 12 are running about $250. So we don't typically see that before a shoe's released. So this lets me know that this probably is going to be a shoe that'll even do well on the resale market. The 13s have had a good year ever since the Flints came out last year. They followed it up with the red Flints, and now these just a different colorway. Dallas Cowboy fans, I don't know, they kind of got that CD Lamb vibe to me. But one other quick note I want to bring to all the sneakerheads out there: this is a time of the year where Nike and Jordan convert over to the winter colors. So y'all are about to start seeing a noticeable change in the colorways, where you start seeing winter colors, blues, oranges, things of that nature. All right, so let's go around the horn with it, KT. Pam, are you copping that sneaker?
Not my thing, no.
All right, Coach Scott, what you got?
That's a drop. No, sir.
Oh, Kev, what you thinking, Kev?
I love 13s, man. So it's a
cop for you. We got a split. I think it's a cop too at 190. The women are saying no. The guys are saying yes. So Sports Life Talk Nation, first person in the comment to break the tie. Is you grabbing this sneaker or not? We're going to see. We ain't got nobody. All right. All right, Pam.
right. I just side note, I just don't see that shoe looking good on women. I mean, is it just me or I don't know? Maybe it's just me. And this big foot I got. All right, so
women play them harder than anybody. I promise.
KD said he copping that, so we won.
There it is. Cops won. There we go.
All right, so it is time for the pick six. So B Jones, KT, what y'all doing this week?
All right. Well, before we start with the pick six, I want to announce that I owned y'all. That's right. Some of y'all came close, but numbers don't lie, like Coach said it. And when you talk about the best, woo! The Mouth of the South finished last week's contest with 154 points. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to all the Raheem Mostert fans or people who put him in the roster. I know he crapped the bed for y'all, but hey, it's all about the points at the end of the shoulda, woulda, coulda, don't count. And I am the defending champion. And with that being said, you come from my throat. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, we got 16 people in this week's fantasy contest. You play fantasy football, Coach Scott?
I don't. I watch it though. I'm hurting right now, so I don't want to talk football right now.
Oh, really? Well,
my Ravens, man. My Ravens, man.
We're going to talk about that in 1 second. We're going to talk about that here in a second during the pick six. So to go hurry up. We got 4 spots left, ladies and gentlemen. This week's this week's contest is called Chubby Chasers. All right. So go join this week's salary contest. Remember, there's no contest. No commitment. Put in your roster. You walk away, set it, forget it, and come back Monday and see if you won this week's contest. Kev, can we do something for the winner of this week's contest? I know I'm gonna win it. I know I'm gonna earn another ring, but can we give a T-shirt or something like that for the winner of this one?
Pick you out a little T-shirt then.
Yeah, we got you.
All right, we're gonna give you a T-shirt if you win. All right, with that being said, the pick six, the time of the show where the fellas take the show back over. We talk sports. We're gonna run through these real quick, so y'all be ready because we loaded. All right, Kevin, week 1. Who was the best performance we saw in the NFL this weekend?
Dak Prescott.
Ooh, Dak Prescott. I am actually going to say Tyreek Hill. Dude.
Oh yeah, he hit me.
He balled out. He was a monster. He did what he wanted to do. There was a lot of great performances, but I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill. Coach Scott, who you got?
I'm going to go with Tyreek. That game was nuts. That game was nuts. Tyreek got me.
Behind. He went almost 200 yards receiving.
Hey,
it was crazy.
I came back in fantasy football thanks to him.
Hey, if you want to give the Saints credit, the Saints defense,
yes,
definitely could have. They could have been. All right, Kevin and Coach Scott, what non-Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes quarterback will be your MVP candidate right now after week 1?
I want to say Dak, but that's too much homerism. I'm gonna go Matthew Stafford.
Ooh, Matthew Stafford. Who you got, Coach Scott?
I'm gonna go with Westbrook. Westbrook.
Wes Wilson. We know
Wilson. Look, I got basketball in my head.
Hey, he looked good. He looked
like he always looked, man. I need to put some respect on my man's name.
That's right. Who you going with, Jim?
Dak.
Okay, Dak again. I'm going with Kyler Murray. The kid wild out. He had his way.
That's a dope one too.
Hey, Kyler Murray is going to be a front runner for the MVP candidate. All right, Kev. Should the Green Bay Packers be worried about what they saw on Sunday?
Well, let me just say a little something about Aaron Rodgers and his performance. Thanks to him, I got beat by the Mouth of the South in our fantasy league, and Derrick Henry didn't do anything either. So, yes, they should be worried. Have you ever seen Aaron Rodgers look like he didn't give a damn?
Well, yeah.
He was just warming up.
No. Exactly. Man. Y'all know Aaron Rodgers going to be there.
Right. It's week 1. Let the man make
it. But see, this is what happens when you don't show up to training camp and do everything, and you're a diva, then you show up and wet the bed like that. So yeah.
Coach Scott, you as a Packer fan, you wouldn't be worried about this.
Not at all. Listen, that man, he laid an egg. I'm not going to sit here and deny that, but we talking about Aaron Rodgers right now. Like, come on now. We had Tom Brady out here last year counting 5 downs in the game, and he won the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers will be just fine. Trust.
Well, Pam, this is. I've learned a little bit from you over the last 2 years, Pam, about relationships. And when somebody tell you they don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. And this man went out there and showed us. He told y'all before the season, I don't want to be a Green Bay Packer. And Packers fans, he acted like he didn't want to be a Green Bay Packer come Sunday afternoon. He got his body head cracked.
His body language was terrible.
He undermines the head coach.
Yeah.
It's poor. Hey, I don't care. You got your all-pro wide receiver come on before the game saying we in the best shape, we in the best chemistry, everything is clicking, and that's what you put up 3 points. Come on.
I will say this though.
In a neutral site game.
I will say this. You know the politics of the game. Now, if he want to get out, he got to play well.
That's
he gonna play well so he can get somewhere else. Now, I'm telling you, that man gonna be ready to go.
I think that game was just a temper tantrum. So,
You think
I
so?
don't even like
That's a
Aaron
$1 million
Rodgers, but I'm just
temper
saying that was a temper tantrum, and he you know, sometimes you just need to get it out. And so now if week 4 he's still looking the same, then that's a little different. But right now
And I will say this to anybody that's watching the show that's in that fantasy league with B. Jones and I. If you want Aaron Rodgers, come get him. I'll ship his ass right to me.
Send me the best offer you got. I take Philip Lindsay for him.
I'll take anybody. The crazy thing is, I had.
All right, Coach. Point number 4. Here we go. Coach Scott. Did Lamar Jackson prove that he has an arm this weekend? He claimed that he could throw the ball. He claimed that defenses couldn't catch up on him. Did he prove to you that he has an arm?
He did, and like I said, he went to high school back and forth a lot of the area, so I watched him play high school ball a little bit. So his cousin Trayvon Mullen went to the high school where I was coaching at Coconut Creek. So I got a shout out to them too. But it's not the arm throwing; it's you want to play Madden in crunch time, like that fumble at the end, baby boy. We just tuck me, man. Hold on to it for me, man. My feelings is hurt, but he did show he could throw the rock. That he's an actual quarterback.
KF.
Yeah, I'm agree with Coach on that. He did I guess do some wrist or some arm exercises to hold on to that damn ball because I had him in fantasy too.
Hey, well, I'm going to say this. Lamar showed me he could pass the ball, but Lamar also showed me he ain't got a wide receiver worth a damn. Them boys dropped. Sammy Watkins dropped 2. Mark Andrews dropped 2 or 3. Hollywood dropped 1. Some no-name dude dropped 1. You can't. I don't know what Lamar could have done more. He had a decent outing, but the wide receivers got to catch the balls that's thrown to him. I think the jury's still to be determined. Pam, what you think? Did you watch the game, Pam?
Did not, but hey.
All right. Well, we'll move on. Kevin, we saw a weekend full of injuries. Which injury, point number 5, had the most impact on their franchise moving forward?
I'm going to go with the Cowboys. We lost Michael Gallup, and if you watch that game against Tampa Bay, he does not trust Cedric Wilson because Wilson was wide open in the end zone, so it messed up some chemistry. And we just lost DeMarcus Lawrence as well, so we can't afford to lose anybody on our defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I think that came down to the game. I think if Michael Gallup is in that game on that last possession or that last series, you score 7, makes that a 8-point game, and I think y'all beat Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay that night. Coach Scott, any injury stood out to you this weekend?
Mine's a little like a couple weeks old, but I'm going back. Somebody please send a doctor to Baltimore so we get Marcus Peters on the field. Lord Jesus, please.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, my secondary looks rough out there, man. So
not only your secondary, all y'all running backs.
That too, but listen, to play how the game ended, you saw the man just stop playing football when the man was going to the end. We just need some help back there.
I'm gonna throw it off a little bit. I wasn't planning on saying this one, but I'm gonna go with Gerald McCoy. I think the Raiders has one of those rosters that kind of boom or bust out there. They play against the Kansas City Chiefs. They showed us that they can stick in there with anybody. They can play with some of the big names, but I think you gotta have a pass rush. I think they're gonna look back and they're going to really, 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 truly miss a Gerald McCoy. But also, I gotta say it, Raheem Mostert. That dude was averaging 10 yards a carry before he went down. I guess something in Baltimore and something in San Francisco. These athletes can't stay healthy, and I think that but that team got player after player. They got Jeff Wilson Jr. who coming back. We just got to see. Maybe they can fix things out there in San Francisco a little bit later. All right, Kevin, you part of the fantasy contest. Who is your fantasy stud you are playing this week in your leagues, and why?
Who am I playing? I just had somebody in my head. Oh, Antonio Brown versus the Atlanta Falcons. Please.
Oh, yeah, he's going to eat that up.
Please play him.
That's a good matchup. Coach Scott, any fantasy players out there? Well, I know you don't play fantasy. Any studs that you think is going to have a huge weekend this week?
Who does Tennessee play? Y'all know off the top of your head? Derrick Henry got to bounce back.
Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans are playing – how am I forgetting this right now?
I can show you because I actually have on my team. So if I get there real quick.
I'm sorry.
No, you good because that's what I was gonna go with Derrick Henry too, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, because he gonna have a bounce back. I know whoever they playing, he about to run through all of that.
Seattle. They're playing against Seattle.
That's right, Seattle.
He ain't do nothing last week. He need a big time game. Derrick Henry, that's a grown man now.
Yeah.
That's going there.
That's a grown man.
Hey, I'm going with Kareem Hunt as my fantasy player to watch. He going up against a porous Houston, Texas team. I don't think it'll be a shootout. I think the game is going to come down to the second half. Cleveland trying to mitigate and just run the clock out. And I think Kareem Hunt is going to get a lot of love and attention. They don't want to put too much wear and tear on Nick Chubb early in this season. All right, Kevin, I teed this one up just for you, sir. Extra point. Here we go. Who wins the West Coast shootout? And FPI predicted the closest FPI predicted football game they've ever had. It's by 0.5 is what they say the points difference should be in this game. So who do you got, the Cowboys or the Chargers?
If we play like we did last week, it should be the Cowboys. So that's and if Greg Zuerlein can just find his leg, we should win.
Coach Scott, who you got, Cowboys, Chargers?
I agree with that. The Cowboys shot me first week, so I definitely showed them some love.
I know, listen, I know I came on here and told y'all the Cowboys going to have this big year. I'm believing in the Cowboys. I'm a Dakota fan, but the Chargers going to win this weekend. And why? Because the Cowboys don't know how to close games. They're going to be in a shootout. Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, them dudes is going to be balling. I think Cowboys going to score their points, but in the end, something crazy is going to happen that's going to cost the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, like kicking a 60-yard field goal and giving Tom Brady
a 60-yard field goal, something. I also think that the Chargers defense is better than advertised. They got Derwin James back. They got the older Bosa brother back.
Ingram back?
I think they fully healthy. So, yikes, that defense might be a problem.
They getting their work Sunday.
I go with the Cowboys.
You going with the Cowboys, Pam? Hey, KD, damn it, no, I wasn't saying Nick Chubb is out. I just don't think they're gonna run Nick Chubb late with a 20-point lead. So there won't be no point having Nick Chubb playing and putting those wear on his tires. They're gonna manage Nick Chubb's play count because of the simple fact they'll be up big and he's injury prone. So all right.
Gotcha. I just want to say that I am actually going to an Atlanta Falcons game.
When is that?
October 3rd. They play Washington State. Or Washington, whatever they are.
Football club.
Football type of team.
Yeah. Washington.
Where's the game? It's going to be in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you going to Atlanta? You going to FAMU?
FAMU.
You going to FAMU? You doing a lot, ain't you, Pam?
Yeah, KD and I, if y'all didn't know, we're going to New York in October.
I'm glad we knew about that, too.
Y'all need
we're going to have to line up more guests, man. I can tell you attendance going to be very poor.
Coach, be on standby.
I'm with you. I'm
just going to say, let me check my calendar.
Actually, that's no lie because we leave for New York on a Wednesday night. Sorry, y'all.
Hey, Coach.
Be ready.
I'm ready to go. Just send me the right slides so I know what's going on.
we skipped somebody the right one, and they still on 1-2.
Oh, by the way, Corey, it's just sangria. That's what's in my glass. So,
all right, come on, Pam. Let's go with the OT. We got about 5 minutes. So let's go.
All right, let's go. OT. So which album was the best? Certified Lover Boy or Donda? Coach, what you got?
I gotta go with my boy Drake. They came with that heat, man. Drizzy's back again. Drizzy's home.
B Jones, what you got?
Donda.
I knew you was gonna say it.
Yeah,
Donda.
I'm gonna go Certified Lover Boy, even though that was a good one. I like both of them. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna go fire. I'm gonna go Drake.
I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't even listen to Kanye. Once I kind of heard some of the reviews about it and some of the stuff I haven't listened. But I did listen to Drake because I love me some Drake. So I gotta go with the
But the thing with Kanye, if you can get past the first couple of songs when he's not actually spitting, when he starts rapping, it picks up.
It's fire.
I usually when I listen to a new album, like even Drake's, I don't listen to it straight. I just hit shuffle. I don't go in order.
That don't ever tell anybody else you do that.
You gotta listen to it.
They create a body of work and they want you to listen to it the way they had it planned. You can shuffle it after you listen to it, but the album is supposed to take you on a journey, Pam. You don't just shuffle the album the first time.
Yeah, and you don't know if it's a classic if you can't play it all the way through.
No, don't ever do that again.
First of all, how y'all gonna tell me how the hell I at least just listen to music?
Because you're not listening to it right.
Anyway, So, the Mets All-Star Javier
Baez.
Baez hit
Baez.
the fans with a thumbs down. Was it justified or was it stupid?
I'm going to say it was justified. I don't know why these fans feel like we could buy a ticket and behave how we want to behave and boo and throw stuff at the players and there's no accountability or consequence. The players got a right to saying, hey, y'all some sucky fans. And that's what Javier Baez turned around to the fans to do. Now, he had to fix it real quick because those same people are buying tickets to the game. And you know, they're going to order season tickets and his face going to be on the cover of the deck. But at the end of the day, he's right. I don't know why fans think that, hey, we earn the right to boo and hiss and treat these players how they want to be treated and with no consequence.
KT?
Hey, it was stupid, but
Very
justified. Like B. Jones said, yeah,
I'd rather you hit me with this
than the boo.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
than
Yeah.
one of the other fingers. I mean, you know, that's nothing.
Now, he would have did that. I don't know.
Now,
He
that
might have
is
been,
different.
he might have had to
You
get
know
sent
what
to
I'm
another
saying?
team because we talking about
Exactly.
New York Mets. I don't know if they would have been able to get him out of the stadium.
Yeah, they'd have been on that field on his head.
Right.
Yep.
All
Coach
right,
Scott, what you think?
I'm with y'all on all of it, man. These fans getting more reckless by the year, by the sport, man. I don't know what changed, what's in the water, but you can't be disrespecting these people you look up to or you pay your money to see, and now you think you own them for those 2 hours, man. It don't work like that.
Yeah, that's the thing they want to say. Yeah, we pay for your check. Stop playing, man.
That don't matter. You pay AT&T, but I bet you gonna cuss them out if they turn off your phone.
Yeah, I will.
No.
Yeah, AT&T got to get their work because they be treating.
Come on, Pam.
Excuse me, where's the manager? That's how I'm walking in.
Oh, you that customer. Okay.
Yes, it is. You can tell?
Petty.
I see. I'm learning.
We got one more, Pam.
All right. So, which rookie quarterback will have the best career when it's all said and done? Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, or Mac Jones?
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go first, B.
Oh man, my heart wants to say Mac Jones so bad, but the reality is I think Zach Wilson is going to be that dude. Now, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Wilson will have that Drew Brees type story. He's going to be in that sewer tunnel known as the New York Jets for about 3 or 4 years before he finally his rookie deal will end. Somebody will give him a second chance, and it'll be with one of those teams that just he gonna hit it at the right time. I don't know who it's gonna be, but he'll move on, and he's gonna be a superstar. Now, as far as Trey Lance goes, I do think Trey Lance is the most packaged, but he has a lot more development that he needs to have before he becomes that dude. He does have the most upside out of all 5 quarterbacks, though.
I'll go Mac Jones, and that's only because of Belichick. He's going to put
Yep.
him in a position to win. He's going to try to put the right pieces around him because this is probably the first time he drafted a quarterback in the first round, right?
That's right. That's right.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's been a while, man. He had to since 2001.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You've been good.
Yeah, so he sees a lot of Tom Brady in this kid, so I think it'll be Mac Jones.
All right, Katie Dammit says Lawrence, and Daryl says Trey Lance. Coach, what you got?
My 1A is going to be Mac Jones because he in that system and he fits that system well. My 1B that I want is Justin Fields, man. I like that guy, boy.
Yeah,
They calling his name already to get him on that field, man. But I think he has the juice. I think he has the juice.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now with that whole Lawrence pick, Meyer is not gonna stay around long enough to see that kid develop. Because if he fails this year, guess what's gonna happen? If that USC job is open,
it's open now.
Yeah, it's open.
No. I'm talking about if they don't let the interim guy just do it this year, he's gonna bounce and leave.
Boy, the Urban would be perfect for USC too. Wow.
But Urban is that man.
No,
He'll end the contract quick to go take another job.
But B. Jones,
My chest.
Eric B. Enemy. That's who I want to see get the job.
I think that's who gonna get the job, Kev. I think it's Eric Bieniemy. They did a whole little thing on it today. I think look out for Eric Bieniemy in that USC job.
All right, y'all. Well, it is time for the very special moment in this show where we honor a young, exemplary, extraordinary,
All good, Pam.
talented person with our
nothing but
geeks.
love, Pam. All right,
What is
this
it?
week's
John,
geek,
tell me what it is.
it's whatever you want it to be. It's
Okay.
you are exemplary, extraordinary, and tenacious.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right, so This week, football is back. Anytime, sports always gives us the greatest platforms and the greatest stories from, it doesn't matter. But football is just one of those sports that we see just outstanding performances. Every weekend is something crazy to happen. This week, I don't think it's been talked about enough, but Arizona went out and did a shellacking on the Tennessee Titans. And the credit went all to Kyler Murray, including myself. But the true hero and the true unsung hero is my cousin, Chandler Jones, who is the brother of UFC world champion John Jones Jr. Chandler became the third player in NFL history, the first in the last 23 years to record at least 5.0 sacks in the season opener, joining Hall of Famer Derek Thomas and Bill Gay. Jones also joined San Francisco's Aldon Smith as the only NFL player in the last 16 seasons to record 5 sacks, 6 quarterback hits, 4 tackles for a loss, and 2 forced fumbles in a single game. He had 3 sacks in the first quarter alone on Sunday, becoming the NFL first player in NFL history to record at least 3 sacks in the first quarter of an NFL opener. But this is what makes it Yeet worthy. On this Sunday, where Jones is in the middle of contract disputes, a rare thing is for players to get over 100 sacks in their career. Jones became the 36th player on Sunday to accomplish that feat with 102. So, Chandler Jones, who is making some noise in Arizona, making them boys some true contenders, you are extraordinary. You are elite. And you are exemplary, and you are tenacious. You deserve a yeet.
All right, y'all. So that concludes our show for this evening. We want to thank Coach Brittney Scott for joining us and filling in for KD. We definitely love the energy that you brought, and you are welcome back anytime.
I'm certified again. I appreciate it. I appreciate
Orange
it.
Ranger. We're going to give her orange.
Orange Ranger.
Orange Ranger, yes.
I like it. I like it.
And so I like to thank y'all for also putting up with me tonight, because I don't know. So what had happened was, it's just been a long week. And in case y'all don't know, I have a lot of meetings during the week. And so, a lot of meetings on Wednesdays. And so it just bogs my brain down. So that's why I was a little discombobulated. But next week, I promise y'all, I'm going to be right. All right. So with that being said,
thank you for your formal apology on air. She's trying to mitigate the damage behind scenes.
I'm doing damage control because I gotta have this talk with HR after the show, and I just want to put that out there. But it is the 2-minute warning, y'all. So any shout outs this week? Kamari Drake, who you shouting out?
Who else? Coach Scott for rocking with us tonight. And also, one of my boys sent me a text maybe 2 hours ago saying that he was in the hospital with COVID and pneumonia.
Oh,
he said he was there for 6 days. So my boy, Coach Roberts, he's in Ennis. I'm glad you're doing better, brother. And hey, that COVID is no joke. So if you're not vaccinated, wear a mask, and that's all I can say.
All right, B. Jones.
You know what? I got to send myself a little shout out. I hate to throw this in you guys' face again, but I had single-handedly in my entire fantasy football career, I had the greatest week ever. Every one of my teams hit over 175 points. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I got it right. I want y'all to come for the throne this week, but I got a feeling I'm going to take it back. Also, Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, we got to fight. We finally got to fight. I don't know if I still don't feel like Porter's the right person for this, but hey, and then, shout out. We lost a comedic genius in Norm McDowell, McDowell. That was kind of sad, but, shout out to him and, let's go Tigers. Somebody mentioned on there, ain't talking about my LSU, so thank you for the plug. Go Tigers.
God.
All right, Coach Brittney, what you got?
I'll shout out the family, of course, man. So my FAMU Lady Rattlers women's basketball team, man. We putting in work. Season's right around the corner. So just want to show love to them, as well as my head coach, Coach Pillow, and my associate head coach, which is Russ Jackson, man. We coming. If you don't know about HBCU women's basketball, I'm here to tell you now, boy. Get that popcorn ready.
Hey,
Scott, do y'all play Jackson State?
Yeah, we do. That's our conference.
Oh, you shared the same platform with the head coach. Tamika
I know,
Reed
I
was on
saw.
You Got Next. All right.
I saw.
I'm about to call Coach
Also, do
Reed.
you play Howard? I don't know if that's in your.
No, we don't play Howard.
You don't play
Okay.
Howard. Okay.
Yeah, we had a coach.
Hey, we B Jones, we got the head coach coming up too, though.
Oh, what school? What school we got the head coach of?
Look at my face.
I know.
Damn,
I'm
man.
just messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all.
All right. I would like to shout out. Hell, I'm gonna shout out myself too, because I've been
Pam,
doing.
after this show, you don't get to shout yourself out today, sweetie. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You just gave a formal apology to everybody, and then got the audacity to turn around and say, "Oh, I'm great, thanks to me." No.
Oh man.
Who you shouting out, Pam? Who had a birthday? Somebody got a birthday. Wish somebody some well wishes. Something.
No, I want to shout out myself because I have decided to become a spin instructor.
No, you teaching?
Not yet. I got to
Okay.
get certified and go through all that. I'm looking to do that at the beginning of the year. So shout out to me for spinning.
Boy, bless
Hey,
you.
your cousin will be proud of you, won't she?
My cousin?
Yeah, you remember she run the Gladiator boot camp out there in Fort Worth.
You know,
That's not your cousin?
your sister-in-law or something.
Okay, all right. Well,
I lied on this day with my
yeah,
family.
we did a whole.
I had a show with her.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Matter of fact, she lived 10 minutes away. Yes. Yeah, my sister-in-law.
Okay, sister-in-law. My bad.
Yeah,
My bad. I
yeah,
called it your
yeah.
cousin. I'm sorry.
Yeah. She still does her fitness thing. She's been out of
That's what
town.
I'm saying. She probably proud of you for being a spin instructor.
I'm not there yet, but
Okay.
shout out to me.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna come to my classes? Who gonna come to my classes?
Nah, the way after this show was, I don't know. Come to your class, gonna be the.
Hey, bitch.
You know what? That's a wrap. It's just a wrap. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being here. We can't wait. I can't wait to be back with y'all next week. Coach Brittney Scott, thank you again for joining us. We got to check with KD Records to see when her PTO is and stuff, because she almost out of PTO.
Did it reset or something? I didn't know about.
I don't know.
Man.
I don't know. She almost out of PTO, so we might need you a little bit. Matter of fact, truth be told, we might need you permanently, but we don't know yet. You got to talk.
That's cold-blooded. That's cold.
I can't talk. I wasn't even here last week either. But
Oh
anyway,
man.
thank you, Coach. We appreciate it. You are more than welcome anytime to be on the show with us. Love your energy. Shout out to them Lady Rattlers. And I will see y'all homecoming weekend. Yes. Run my music.
Lil' baby say I'm fly, she see me. I know I got a giant in the drip, but I double cause I'm tired of the vibe, she clingy. And I don't play around with the wrist, when I get it, you already know the vibe, it's VVs. I swear I feel alive when I'm in them in the yo into the AM, making vibes on repeat. And I ain't gotta lie, you see these. She said she wanna vibe, she need 3. Each one for my boys, my teamies. Swimming through the riches with my squad, believe me. Iced out Audemars, Philippe's. Big dogs is legit, know I'm 8. Who can let them know I'm different raw with the apron. Do this for my sons, I know it's mine for the taking. Lil' baby look like she the type that be playing. Slide and I skate this. She done me probably thinking who this. Yeah, money now it's funny how I see the mood switch. But boy, lame girl, funny how the two mix. So I got them uptight, now they got the loose lips. Want the doors with a suicide on it. If I'm winning, gotta put my slimes on it. I ain't buying in the Gucci or Prada. That she my man, and it's proof of her solid. Drip the finesse like Kyrie. Young man with his own brand, I designed it. Whole gang got a wrist spring cause I iced it. No name in my domain, I'm the nicest. Game, no, I used to dream of the dice. 2 bad things I'm in between like a hyphen. When I pull up to the